Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Susan and I'm a Namibian YouTuber. So I put out a question on Instagram for you guys to tell me your assumptions about me, and guys, you delivered. So I'm here just to give you the real and honest answers to these assumptions, or just I'm going to react to these assumptions. Let's not waste too much time. Let's just go in. Oh, all the pills. Oh my goodness, there are insects. This is how okay, that's how the seeds look ready. Okay, the first assumption. The first assumption is, I assume you are a no-nonsense mom. And then somebody said, I assume you are a strict mom. Then the other one said, I assume you are a strict parent. Well, to answer to this, I think I can be strict, but I also let things go with time. I can be strict on one thing and then the other thing I'm just okay, or I let it slide, if you know what I mean. So of course I'm a strict mom. If you can't be strict to your kids, especially now that they are small, how are you going to talk to them when they are older? I feel like this is the time where you have to straighten them, and if you don't do a good job now, then it's never gonna happen. Second assumption, I assume you prefer to live in the US. And then the other person said, I assume you secretly want to live in the US. Well, let's say it how it is. The US is a good place to live if you take out all the other stuff that's going on. Otherwise, I love online shopping, and there you can shop, like you can get your parcel the same day. And actually, since my mom is not here, I would want the kids to grow up with a grandmother, and they can actually grow up with Chris' mom. But we are here, so if we could live there, then that would be nice. So, but after all the things, if there were no other variables, like, okay, if there were no other things like, oh, I'm staying here because I can get a teaching job here and we can live comfortably here. If I could go to the US and get a nice job, I would live in the US. You got me. The third assumption says, I assume you were always smart in school. Okay, I have a different definition of what smart is according to me. Like, okay, as for me in school, I never really studied. I can write a test and I'll pass. So I think that's being smart, right? And I could also excel. Like I could have excelled if I was a learner who studied, but I didn't study. I wasn't a studying type. So when I have an exam tomorrow, I studied today and I'll still pass somehow. So I think I'm smart. I have been smart. It's just that it didn't show in my results, because the results were testing what I memorized when I could actually do better in a different kind of test. Or I don't know. Okay, this one, number 4, says, I assume you're very good with money. That depends. I mean, I'm good. I think I would like to think I'm good, but somebody might think differently, because if I want something, I'll spend a lot of money in this, but I can't squander it into getting other things. So I don't buy things I don't really need, except clothes. I don't need clothes, but for some reason I just buy clothes. Or maybe I need clothes, you never know. So yeah, I'm good with money. I agree. 5, I assume you are a very kind person in real life. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So if you know me in real life and you don't think I'm kind, then I'm sorry. But I'm kind in real life. Or I try to be. It's a good thing to do. At number 6, I assume you want to have more kids. A son maybe. Then the other person also said, I assume you want a baby boy next. No, no, no. I don't want more kids. I don't want any more kids. I wanted a son, but since we have 2 girls, that's enough. I don't want more kids. Sorry, no more kids. And a son, I guess it will never happen. So I'm just the mother of girls. Number 7, I assume you are a strong-willed person. I mean, I feel like, okay, I looked up what strong-willed person mean, but I guess I am, because I pretty much make up my mind before I even ask people. So even if I ask someone, even if they tell me something different, I'll still do what I wanted to do. I'll still do whatever I want to do if somebody tells me. It's not that I don't listen to people, I do, but I'm too strong-willed. Okay, I am strong-willed. 8 says, I assume you wear pants in your marriage. Oh my goodness. This one I had to do a quiz. I had to do 2 separate quizzes just to know who actually wear pants in the relationship. But all the quizzes I took, one is here. Nobody wears pants in our relationship or in our marriage. We both wear pants, I mean, if that makes sense. When I excel in this part, my husband is good in this part, and we work well together. If we have to choose a vacation place, we rather just Google it, like search on the internet, like where should we go? Like, I'm not the one to suggest it, you know. We search a place, we research it more, and then we come to a conclusion. And if we have to pick a movie, of course I pick movies. But if it comes to food, Chris eats what he wants. So if I am cooking and he wants to eat something different, then he eats whatever he wants. So I don't really pick what I want to make for food, and he doesn't really care that much, but you know. So we both wear pants in our relationship, according to those quizzes I'm sure you've seen. Number 9, I assume you love expensive wine. Yes, I do. I didn't like wine before, and when I started drinking wine, it was this rosé stuff, and then I graduated to a Merlot kind of, and then later into what, a Chardonnay? No, not Chardonnay, but a Cabernet, blah blah blah. I love good wine. I love good wine. I just wish I could afford it. Know what I mean? Yeah. Assumption 11, negative comments don't affect you. That's not true. They do affect me. They do affect me. Sorry guys, if you can hear that. Negative comments affect me so much. I might even end up being grumpy in the house just because I saw a negative comment about me, and I make such a big deal out of it. They affect me. No matter how much you say, I don't care what they say about me. Yes, you do. You are human. If you don't care what people say, then something is wrong with you. I said it. The last assumption, you would never want to have a nanny even when you were to be very busy. Even if you are busy, you will never want a nanny. Okay, I don't think I will want a nanny. I mean, I want a housekeeper, somebody who helps me with cleaning and all that, but a nanny, no, I wouldn't want a nanny. Maybe I would want a babysitter sometimes, especially when I get a job, when I start working. I want a babysitter just to take kids to school and all that, to prepare them for school. But when I'm home, I don't want a nanny. I don't want a nanny. Yeah, I would never want a nanny, but I would want a housekeeper and a babysitter. There you have it, beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. If you made it till this part, please subscribe if you haven't, and I love you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for watching the whole thing. You rock, and see you next time in the next video. Bye bye. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. If you didn't make up your mind yet, please try to subscribe by the end of the video if you like it and if you want to see more from me.